romantic, and grand, which aims to solve major problems overnight. The other method is gradual, grassroots, solidly grounded. It looks for cracks in the system and introduces specific democratic practices which don't necessarily carry a big label saying democracy. Which one is more effective in changing China? In changing the course of Chinese history?
I compare the 1989 democracy to an unripe fruit. People were so hungry that they were desperate. When they suddenly the fruit, they pounced on it and swallowed it whole. Then they got a stomachache and a bitter taste in the mouth. So should they have eaten the fruit? You can say they shouldn't have, but they were hungry. And if you say they should have, what they ate was still green, inedible.
Shortly after June 4th, Deng Xiaoping appeared on television to praise the army for its heroic efforts.
中共中央军委主席邓小平今天下午3点在中南海怀仁堂亲切接见了在北京执行戒严任务的中国人民解放军军级以上干部。
Deng Xiaoping had presided over a decade of profound economic transformation, and he had many times shielded reform from the attacks of hardliners. Even after the crackdown of 1989, he would continue to push for reforms. More than once, Deng had suffered from the absolute power wielded by top leaders in China. But his reforms stopped short of limiting his own power, for good and for evil. Faced with a crisis, he reached for the old weapons. Deng may have wanted to be remembered as a man who understood the needs of the Chinese people, the grand architect of reform. But the Beijing massacre will forever be a part of his legacy. In the government's account, Tiananmen Square was now returned to the people. Once again, the revolution had been sanctified by the blood of martyrs. State ceremonies paid tribute to the soldiers who died and honored their families.
All this children being the flowers of the motherland, the hope of the nation. It's all for show. When they feel that it's in the interest of the party and the state, they bring on the bayonets, machine guns, and tanks. I can't watch any of that stuff on TV. It hurts too much. A life is a life. Why are people treated so differently? All my son asked for was a little equality, a little freedom, and it cost him his life.
Communism was once a shared ideal, held in the face of oppression and injustice. The actual political and social systems built in its name fell